Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Kawaii face frozen yogurt cups. You can also use these for ice cream soft serve cups as well. You can use any color that you like on the top. I do suggest you use like a white cup at the bottom, unless you're going to use like a white like vanilla swirl on the top. You can go ahead and use a different color for your bottom cup. That way you'll have a contrast and not look so cluttered with so much color. You can also use little details there like I have here. You can use sprinkles. Also these little faces, you can use like a logo instead, or make some polka dots or some lines, something to decorate your cup if you're not going to use these little faces. These are so easy to do. I am going to show you how to do that right now. So enjoy this video. I hope you get to try these and give them to someone and put the little smile on their faces. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to roll out our dough and cut out our shapes with our cookie cutter, and we're going to stick it in the oven at 395 for I would say 7 to 8 minutes. Just keep an eye on the last couple minutes just so they turn a little bit golden brown and they're ready to take out. And off they go. Alright, my cookies are out. These took around 8 minutes, and now I'm going to let them cool, and then we're going to be ready to ice them. Alright guys, so let's get started. We're going to be doing the bottom part, which is the cup. You can do it any color. I've seen neon green, neon pink, but I'm going to stick with white. I'm going to try to see if I can do some type of design or something on the cup. And so I want it to be white. That way I can do the words or the picture in color. But you can do whatever you like. Also, there's going to be a lot of color on the top here, so we want to not have too much color going on there. So that is it. Very, very easy. And now we'll move on to the top. Alright guys, as you see here, I've started already with the top color. I'm going to use two different colors. So I started off with the pink, and I used an edible marker to make some lines here. That way I can guide myself to how much space I want for each color. On to the next color. Alright, so I piped the green, so now I have both colors for my frozen yogurt. Now I'm going to see what I'm going to do for the cup. Alright guys, so I decided to go with the little faces instead of a logo. I was going to make a logo, and that way it could look more like a realistic frozen yogurt cup from like some company. But then I remembered that I have a few videos on some other food cookies, and I did do some Kawaii faces on them. So I said might as well just add this to the bunch, and that way I can put them on a playlist or just have them all together as little food Kawaii cookies. So I will now show you how to make at least one of these facial expressions and finish them up, and that'll be all. That's a pretty quick video. So now let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the things you will need are going to be some edible markers, one in black, one in red, and some white royal icing, pretty thick consistency, and pink royal icing as well. Doesn't matter what kind of pink. I just went with a hot pink since I was already using the hot pink for the swirl. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with, since you know I love my rainbow dust markers that have the two ends, I'm going to start with the really pointy end, because that one gives me some control and I can outline. So I'm going to start with the mouth. So I'm going to do a nice little happy face there, and I'm going to start with the mouth because that way I can set it in the center, and then I can do my eyes evenly. So to make that one, you make one line in the center here, and we're going to make like an upside down D. It's only the way I can describe it. It's like a D, but if it's facing you, it's like an upside down D. So then I'm gonna make like a half moon, and that'll be part of the tongue, and I'm going to shade the black part there. And I'm giving myself some shade there, and getting dark. Hope you can see that. Okay, now we're going to go with the red marker. You can use red or pink, whatever you have on hand, and just shade a little piece of tongue that's there. You can sort of guide yourself with the ones that are already made. Now I'm going to go back with my sharp side, and I'm going to do somewhat of a medium-sized circle, and I'm going to shade that in. And if I want this to be a little bit bigger, I'll just outline the edges and come out as I'm turning if I want to make it bigger. Now I'm going to go to the other side. It's the easiest for me. And I'm going to start with a small circle, that way I can work my way out if I need to. So I'm going to little by little make my circle rounder and larger. Okay, that looks just about right. Now I'm going to give her some little eyelashes, because she's a little diva. And I'm going to turn my cookie this way, so that way it'll be easier for me to make my lashes. Alright, she's almost done. Now I'm going to pipe her little cheeks while I give that dark ink some time to dry. Then I'm going to put some pink on both sides, close to her eyes. And I'll go and settle this in a little bit so they won't be sticking up so high. You can leave them like that if you like, but I want to push them down a little bit, let them set a little. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to put her little glare bubbles. And she's going to have two, one big one and one little one. And I'm going to bring those peaks down in a second. For some reason, when you push them up and down like this, they settle down and they almost become liquefied. Go ahead and finish her off with the little trim that goes around, or well, around the cup, but in front of this particular cookie here. So we're going to pipe this, it's like a thick consistency, but still able to stretch. And try to keep your arm as straight as possible. I have really shaky hands, so I have to use both my hands, one to hold the other, and that way I can pipe it straight. That looks good. And that's all. Okay, if you are wanting to use these flowers as decorations, I've done these ahead of time, but you can do these very easily with a tip number 106 or 107 by Wilton. I always try to make some in advance, that way if I have a cookie that I would like to put a little tiny detail on, I have these ready and I just add a little icing on the back and then stick them on there. But also I do recommend you wait till your icing has set and dry before you pipe these flowers on top if you're going to do them that same day. That way you don't accidentally puncture your icing while you're making pressure to make these little flowers. Then top it off with a little pearl and you're done. Alright guys, my time is up. I thank you so much for watching. I will put these on my playlist. I hope you found this interesting, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Take care.